It's in my eye. Before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that it is currently 1 a.m. and it is my first time making a makeup tutorial, so please, please, please bear with me. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know that my mirror is right in front of me, so if you see me looking out to the side, it's because I'm looking in the mirror, but I'll make sure to turn to the camera so y'all can see exactly what I'm doing. But let me not waste any more time and get started. To start off, I always start off on my brows, and what I use on my brows is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in the color Ebony. This is a lifesaver because, as y'all know, my eyebrows burn off from that grill fire and I just can't. What I do for my brows is I extend the end downwards and I add more pomade at the top for a thicker look. For the front of the brow, I take the end of my brush and I do baby hair strokes for a more natural look. If you put too much, just take the end of your eyebrow brush and just take it up and get some of the pomade off. Okay, so right now I know my eyebrows look kind of messy, but that's why you're going to use a concealer to clean it up. What I use is the L.A Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. What I do with the concealer is I just take a little bit on my concealer brush and I clean up the edges and just get my eyebrow the shape that I want it to be. See that? This light makes it hard to see what I'm doing. Hungry so. Okay, so after I conceal, I make sure to brush down my concealer just so I don't have any dark lines from the concealer, if that makes sense. Or harsh lines from the concealer. It's okay if you mess up with the concealer because you can just add more pomade and fix it. I know I look kind of crazy right now, but I promise it'll all come together in the end. Okay, so after my brows look like this, that's when I finally start on my face. And I start my face off with the NYX Marshmallow Primer. And I just do 3 squeezes of that on my face. Not a lot, not too much. And I just rub it in. And make sure to get under the eyes. Eye. After I am done priming my face, I go in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer and I put it all over my dark spots. It's okay if you want to use foundation. Unfortunately, it feels so heavy on my face, I don't wear it. But it is totally fine if you want to. I just cover up my dark spots that are super, super visible. Can you guys see that? Over here, so I would cover this one up. After I am done with my concealer, I just go in with a beauty blender and I blend it right out. You You can still see my dark spots, but I don't really mind, but you can just go in and add more concealer if you don't feel comfortable with your dark spots showing, or if you just don't want your dark spots to show. Okay, so what I do after I am done blending out my concealer, I take a lighter concealer, which is the Born This Way Too Faced Concealer in the color Butterscotch, and I just place it under my eyes for a bright, like, highlight. I like doing this. I like doing the inner corner, and I like putting it up here, so it gives my eye a more lifted look. But it totally just depends on your face shape. Now I am taking my beauty blender and I am just gonna blend it out under my eye. It's okay if it looks harsh, you are gonna fix it later. We're gonna fix it later. Okay, I know it looks crazy, but after I do this, I take the same concealer and I go above my eyelid and I blend it out with the concealer that I use for my eyebrows. Now that my eyelids and my under eyes are finally concealed, I go in with the Makeup Revolution setting powder. I don't know the color because it just doesn't say on the bottle anymore because I think it's because it's so old. And I also go in with the Hard Candy Bake, Brighten, and Set, which is also really old, and that's why the letters are scratched off. The Makeup Revolution setting powder is kind of an orangey color, and I just use it to match my undertones, and I just place it under my eyes everywhere that I have concealed. Also guys, I do not bake, I just blend it in. And after I am done with the Makeup Revolution setting powder, I go in with the Hard Candy, which is this lighter tone, and I put it directly under my eyes. And with the hard candy, I let it sit for a while I contour my face. What I use to contour my face is this True Complexion contour palette, and the colors dark to deep. And for my face, I just use the middle, as you can tell, and I just go along my cheeks. And then occasionally I get my jawline. I don't do that every single time, but I'm just gonna do it for this video. Also, if I'm going for a more structured face look that day, I use this darker shade and I just add it towards the back of my cheek. I also don't do this every day, but sometimes I take the leftover powder in my beauty blender and I just add it below the contour to make it more defined. When I'm done with my contour, that's when I actually start on my eyes. And what I do for my eyes is I take this Fit Me matte poreless powder in the color Nutmeg, which is 365, and I just put it along the top of my eyelid so I can just bring more color back to my eyes. You can use eyeshadow. I just rather use something that matches my foundation color just because I really suck at eyeshadow and this just blends right in. After that, I finally go in and I wipe away the lighter setting powder that is underneath my eyes. Make sure that you guys blend out the harsh lines with your brush when you're clearing it, just because you don't want that. When I'm finally done clearing off the setting powder, I use my contour palette again in the middle shade and I go underneath my eyes. I honestly don't know why I do this. I just like how it looks, really. If you want to, with the leftover contour powder, you can contour your nose. Only if you want to, you really don't have to. I usually don't do this, but sometimes if I'm going for a more like defined look, that's when I contour my nose. And then I just blend out with my fingers. I don't use a brush or anything. Now it's time for my favorite part, which is mascara, and what I use for my mascara is the Benefit They're Real. And what I do for my mascara is I start off at the tip of my eyelash hairs and I work my way down to the bottom. I know a lot of people work from the bottom and then go up, but I just feel like it gives me a longer look. It probably doesn't, but I just feel like it does. Make sure to try it and let me know. I also use this mascara on my lower lashes. The lower lashes are kind of hard, so if you see me poke my eye, I'm used to it. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay. After mascara, this is when I go in with my blush and my highlight. With my blush, I make sure to go in an upward angle just so I can have that lifted look again. And for the highlight, I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight. I don't know the color and I don't know what kind of highlight it is. I honestly got this from a TJ Maxx. And what I do for that is I just make sure to put it in my inner corners. If you guys seen my other videos, I love that inner corner highlight look. It amazes me every time. And because I no longer I love this highlight, but I don't think the color goes with my skin tone. I use this Bretman Rock Wet n Wild palette. I don't know if anyone has this, but this is absolutely amazing. And I go in with the shade Prowl, which is this pretty gold one right here. And I use this old brush that I have. I have no clue where I got it from though. And I just add it right on top. And it gives it a more vibrant look. You see what I mean? You see that highlight, y'all? Do you see that highlight? It's absolutely amazing. Yes. I forgot to mention, after I'm done with the inner corner of my eyes, I go back in with the Anastasia highlighter and I just put it on the bridge of my nose and the point. And lastly, for my lips, I use the NYX Shine Loud. I don't use the color, I just use the gloss. I love gloss, guys. It's everything. Okay guys, this is the important part. Before I add my setting spray, I just look back at my face and any harsh lines, any unblended things, I go in and I fix that all and then I spray. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go fix it really fast. Alright, now that I have fixed the harsh lines and blended my eyebrows out, I go in with the Anastasia Dewy Set Setting Spray. This, absolutely amazing. I 100% recommend if you love that dewy look. Absolutely love it. Alright guys, I am going to do my hair and then come back with the final look. Alright you guys, here I am with my final everyday makeup routine. I really hope that you guys enjoyed and at least learned a little bit from me. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment and make sure to subscribe because I will be making new content and posting every Monday and Friday. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video and for all your love and support on my previous video. I hope you guys have a blessed night, day, or whatever time it is, and see you next time.